What's up everybody, I am Jaspreet Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. You've probably heard the news about how the job market is doing amazing in the United States. I mean, unemployment is at record lows. But if you're looking for a job right now, or if you were recently looking for a job, you probably realized that getting a high-paid job or getting a job that fits your desired pay range isn't as easy as the numbers make it seem. Over the last 2 or 3 months, I've been talking to a lot of people who are new grads, so they've been out of college for a year or two, who are going through the exact same thing. These are people who got degrees and they have student loan payments coming due, but they can't find a job. And it's not like these people haven't been applying. Like, a lot of people have been applying to 200 or 300 or even 400 jobs just to either not get any callbacks or to only get job offers from positions that they could have qualified for right out of high school. Not a good feeling to be $200,000 in student loan debt and then work a job paying $14 an hour. So while unemployment is low, it doesn't give a full picture of what's happening in the job market. That's why in this video, I want to talk about what's happening in the job market right now and what you can do about it. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to the Minority Mindset YouTube channel because we release new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. First, let's talk about your degree. You'll see why this is so important in the second point. But if you go to school and you get a general degree, so this is something like a degree in psychology or a degree in French or a degree in sociology, and then you go and try to find a general job, you are gonna struggle. It is now very important to know what kind of job you want. This way you can get experience in that field, because nowadays employers are looking for 2 or 3 years of experience for entry-level positions. Graduating school with a general degree with no experience, with no real idea what you want to do, is gonna put you on the bottom of your employer's prospects. That doesn't mean that you can't be successful with a general degree. I mean, I got a degree in a subset of psychology, but it's what you do in addition to your degree that matters. Like, if I didn't become an entrepreneur and I just went into the job market trying to figure out what to qualify for, I'd have a very hard time trying to find a job. Or at least a good paying job, that is. Employers are looking for people and willing to pay more for people who know how to do a specific thing, like accounting or coding or electrical engineering or writing. And so if you're looking to work a job, you have to learn how to do something instead of just relying on your degree. Second, average doesn't cut it anymore. When outsourcing first became big news in the 90s, it really only affected people who worked at big companies. If you were a small business or a one-person business, you don't have the resources or the ability to go out and open a call center in India. Now, that's all changed. Now, with the internet and freelancing sites like Upwork and with virtual assistant agencies, it is so easy for anyone or any business with an extra $100 a month to go out and hire one person or a team of people anywhere around the world. You have virtual assistants in the Philippines willing to work for $4 an hour. You have designers in India willing to work for $5 an hour. And you have experienced web designers and coders in China with master's degrees willing to work for less than 20 bucks an hour. You can't compete with that if you're average. And this outsourcing doesn't just apply to sending work to other countries in the world. You can do the same thing with jobs inside of the United States. If you're a company based out of Ohio and you want to have the best salespeople working for your country, well, you can open up applications for your job, not just to people in your city, but to people around the whole country. This way, you can have the best of the best salespeople with one person working in New York and another person working in Virginia. This new freelancer model allows employers to hire either cheap labor in third world countries, or you can hire the most skilled or the most experienced labor in people in different parts of the country. And not only is this super accessible for employers at all levels, but it's so easy because now your employer doesn't have to worry about FICA taxes or paying for workers' compensation or paying for PTO or other benefits or dealing with all the regulations of hiring a regular employee, because now as a freelancer, you're an independent contractor most of the time. Now, this doesn't mean that there isn't a need for in-office employees anymore. It means that if you want to be a regular or traditional employee, you have to be better than before because now you're competing against the whole world, not just people in your city. That means you have to go out of your way to master your craft and become an expert if you want to get paid what you deserve. And to the majority of people, this sounds like bad news. And while this is great news for businesses, this is also really good news for employees who are the best at what they do, because now you can demand a higher wage and you can work for multiple companies at the same time, and you don't have to move to work for different companies. Like, you can be based out of Wyoming and work for a company in Ohio, California, and Nevada. And third, degrees are the new norm, not the exception. More Americans have degrees than ever, which sounds like good news, but that also means that it has raised the playing field for everyone. Back in the 90s, way less people had college degrees, and so if you had a degree then, you stuck out as a job candidate. People are playing in this new economy with old economy rules. Like, people are hoping that their degree is gonna get them into the door. But if everybody has a degree, then you're just on the same playing field as everyone else. So if you want to stick out now the way that a degree let you to do 20, 30, 40 years ago, then you have to go out of your way to get a third-party certification, or to get higher education, or to get more experience. And with the cost of education skyrocketing, that really makes things difficult, which is why it is more important than ever for you to start thinking creatively. So now that you understand what's going on, what should you do? Look, let's be practical. If you have your student loan payments coming due and you don't have a job, you got to start making money. So you might have to take a job that is less than what you want to make, but at least now you can stop the financial bleeding. Then, if you're looking to continue working a job, now you're gonna have to get trained or become an expert at what you do. And because education is so expensive, you want to think of a creative way to do this. Maybe you can start something, or maybe you can get a certification or do something else to really become an expert at what you do. This way you can get a better job. But you know I'm not gonna leave you with that. I mean, we're the minority mindset. We think different than the majority of people. What you need to understand is that if you want to build a building, you have to lay the foundation first. And right now, you need to stabilize your finances by laying the foundation. Then, if you want to build a skyscraper, you have to plan for building a skyscraper and then work towards that. Look, I know you have free time, and the majority of people are going to spend this time either hanging out, going on Netflix, going to the club, or working their way up the corporate ladder. But I want you to think different. I want you to think and plan and come up with a way to own the corporate ladder. That means first, start using your money as a tool. This way you can attract more money by investing it. And that also means by using your extra efforts to work hard in starting your own business. This way you can create more income. Or even start working as a freelancer. This way you can earn more money and then use this money to invest more aggressively. I'm not going to get into all the details of how to attract more money in this video because that's a whole different animal. But if you do want to learn more about how to earn more money from your business or how to invest your money, I'll link a couple of videos for you to watch in the description below. But right now, if you're looking to get a job so you can stabilize your finances, you need to find a way to make yourself stick out and become an expert at whatever you do. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button and share it with one friend so we can help spread the word. Don't miss our new videos on entrepreneurship, business, and money every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hit the subscribe button and the notification bell below. That way you actually find out when the new videos are released. And as always, keep hustling.